Hello everyone. We are here today to present the topic a study on adaptation to change in the pursuit of happiness. And this movie is based on a true story, Hello Life of Chris Gardner. He's a single father and struggling to raise his son and pursue his dream. Through the challenging journey of the main character, we will see the importance of adapting to change in life. Our presentation will focus on the reason for choosing what to watch this movie and the reason for choosing the cultural value adapting to change. From there, we can draw valuable lessons about flexibility and adaptability in our own life. Throughout the presentation, we will explore how the ability to change and adjust can be a key factor in achieving goals and finding satisfaction. Next, I will invite Nga to continue our presentation.
Hi everyone, my name is Na and I will talk about reasons for choosing the film. And there are three main reasons. The first one is a powerful source of motivation and inspiration. And the film is based on the touching true story of Chris Gardner, showing the journey of overcoming challenges and pursuing dreams, bringing high appeal and realism. And second one, emphasize the importance of family values. The film portrays the loves and responsibility of the father, Chris, in raising his child, while highlighting modern life social and economic aspects. And finally, emphasize the educational aspect and cultural values. The film give the audience a broader perspective on American cultural values and social issues. It also portrays the historical economic context that affected individual family at that time. So this is reason for choosing the film and the next part in by next person.
Hello everyone. Now I will presentation for you about the reason for choosing adaptation to drink value my growth. And the first in the I will choose this value because the film center on a man's effort and perseverance in overcoming life a target challenge. And beside I will choose the culture value of adaptation to trend because the main theme of the film primarily discusses the effort and perseverance of a man named as he overcome the most difficult challenge in the circumstances in life. And moreover, this culture values serve a fundamental basic for communication and analyzes in the course American and British culture from various perspectives such as acceptance, effort, and facing adversity. So now we'll next part then presented by next person.
And now we will discuss what is adaptation to change. Adaptation to change refers to the process of adjusting one thought, behavior, and circumstance in response to new condition or challenge. This involves being flexible and resilient, allowing individuals to navigate through difficulties, learn from experience, and find a way to thrive despite uncertainty. The movie The Pursuit of Happiness demonstrates that adapting to change is essential to survival and success. And the main character, Chris Gardner, faced numerous challenges and must adapt to many different aspects of his life. Firstly, Chris and his son face drastic change in their living situation, starting in a small apartment, and they end up moving between motel, shelter, and even spending night in a subway station bathroom. And secondly, Chris must adapt to a new career path, moving from selling medical equipment to training as a stockbroker. Third, Chris undergo a change in mindset. Despite many setbacks, he stayed positive and he encouraging his son with words like never let anyone tell you that you can't do something. And next person will continue our presentation.
Okay, so adaptation to change demonstrate through three aspects: accommodation, work, thinking, and environment. So let's start with accommodation. This is a difficult process from renting an apartment to having to take temporary shelter in the toilets and finally finding accommodation for the homeless. Still with his extraordinary adaptability and not afraid of difficulty, Chris always maintained an optimistic and motivated spirit in his son and quickly seek and adapt to varied environment. And about works, even though he is in solitary confinement with an unkempt suit and a few paint stains on his body, he is still determined not to give up this opportunity to find a job. Uh, he knows how to handle his current situation flexibly and answer the interview intelligently. He persevered in adapting to all circumstances, despite going through many challenges, and know how to seize the opportunity to prove his ability. So let's start with thinking and environment in by next person.
Here in the thinking environment on the adaptation of the train value. And the first is Chris Carter and demonstrates exceptional adaptability and fully regarding in the train in the mindset and the protagonist show a keen ability to seize opportunity. He wasn't rigid or confined by a conventional thinking, and instead he was always looking for a way to learn and train his thought process and constantly seeking new knowledge and adaptation to fresh idea. And the second, and accepts change in both mindset and living condition. And as for his accepted and change, his shouting Chris Carter constantly embrace a reality without complaining about external factor. And even in the most despair situation or when opportunity arose, what wasn't his passion or fear, but his trials, and he pushed himself to learn, adapt, and do his best to success. And the next is the translation from middle class to homelessness. And the finally is a sign of opportunity and learn from a failure. And next part that will presented by a next person.
And continue our presentation. We have a comparison of adaptation to change value between two films, The Pursuit of Happiness and Khi Con Là Nhà. And firstly, we will go to the reason that we choose the film Khi Con Là Nhà. We choose the film Khi Con Là Nhà to compare with The Pursuit of Happiness because both films portrayed a deep father-son bond and powerful message about family and resilience. Khi Con Là Nhà captured the sacrifice a father makes for his child, highlighting the strength of family love in the face of hardship. And another Reason for this choice is the film's strong humanitarian message about family and the importance of adapting to change. Like the pursuit of happiness, it shows how resilient and adaptability can help overcome difficult situations, teaching us that happiness often comes from relationship, not wealth. And in short, Hikolanya is a meaningful comparison as both films explore themes of love, sacrifice, and adaptability in the face of change. And next we will go to the similar of two films. And both Hikolanya and The Pursuit of Happiness center around the strong bond between a father and son, showing the length a father will go to for his child's happiness and safety. In both films, the father faced harsh situations but remained resilient. This highlights the theme of character growth, where the father becomes stronger through hardship. A key message in both films is that happiness isn't about wealth, but about love and togetherness. Additionally, both films carry a humanitarian message by raising awareness of the struggle faced by people in poverty. Ultimately, this movie reminds us of the importance of resilience, love, and hope in difficult times. And next person will continue our presentation.
So let's move to difference. Okay, about accommodation. In the film The Pursuit of Happiness, the setting is in San Francisco, USA, a modern and developed city with a high cost of owning home. In addition to the purchase price, maintenance costs such as real estate taxes and insurance. This make home ownership difficult for many people, especially low-income people like Chris. So the best option is to rent a house. Chris family accommodations are often temporary places, reflecting the harshness of urban life. Chris and his son had to live in the toilets, in cheap motel rooms, and in social housing. Here, living space is often limited and lacking. So, the film demonstrates the dynamic culture of the West. And about khi có La Nha, uh, on the contrary, in the film Khi có La Nha, the setting is located in rural Vietnam, and the protagonists live in stable and full traditional houses. The house is close to nature and reflecting a lifestyle of harmony with the surrounding environment. Unlike Chris' modern city, this place is underdeveloped. The architect of the house is still simple and old, and the accommodation in the film has also had the meaning of family bonding, showing the cultural values and tradition of the Vietnamese people. So he called Lanya so the static culture of the Orient. And so let's move to the second difference.
Yeah, now we will to comparison about the tour to side up in this working and mindsets. And the first in the different the mindset about the both film and in the pursuit of happiness in the positive attitude and persistent refusing to surely to life challenge and positive and persist mindset and refuse to allow himself to give up in the fact of adversity, and great honor is man facing several hardship and living in poverty and instability. And in the Kikolanya as the father is acceptance of the hardship and scarcity in life. And the second is the train his mindset when after encountering mistake. And the second side is the work and the pursuit of happiness in the work, the different in the work side. In the pursuit of happiness and the Christian acceptance and overcoming of adversity in the context of American culture, where independent and individual success that highlight value, Christian continuously fight to adapt to competitive and challenging environment, and he left behind a low-paying job and accepting an unpaid internship at a pocket firm, hoping for chance for through his worth. And beside, he Lanya and the father accepted a job that only meet the bare necessity and like abundance. And the second is like diversity in seeking job opportunity to success. And this is the all of the different three side in the both film is the pursuit of happiness and he Lanya. This is at the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening. And now we will share with you about my thought about with two both film. And for me, and through their two films, I learned many valuable lessons for myself. And first, it is important to accept the risks and change thus may come in life. Accepting difficult do not mean give up thing on life or face. And it means recognizing the journey in the present to make effort to improve ourselves and become better. This mindset is what truly leads to success. And additionally, it is essential to balance emotion and relationship in life, and especially with family member and as my family and can become to a resource or even motivation for us. And therefore, above all, the most accept and embrace new thing and adapt to the certain our environment while we can adapt and take control is happening in our life if we can move close to success. And that's it, our next person.
And in my point of view, after exploring two films, The Pursuit of Happiness and Kikolanya, I've learned valuable lesson that I can apply to my own life. The character of two films face many challenges, from losing his home to a changing career, that they never give up. This had taught me that when unexpected situations arise, it's essential to be adaptable and resilient rather than feeling defeat. And overall, they remind me that adapting to change isn't just about survival. It's also about growth and discovering inner strength. And now we'll continue our presentation.
So after watching the film The Pursuit of Happiness and Kikolanya, I think that both The Pursuit of Happiness and Kikolanya convey powerful messages about resilience and the importance of family. Two film emphasize the significance of family support and unconditional love, and the father sacrifice for his children highlight the idea that true happiness often comes from our relationship rather than material wealth. And this film remind me that regardless of the struggle we face, maintaining hope and valuing our loved ones are essential for fighting fulfillment in life. And this is our presentation. Thanks for listening.